Let's be honest. More people tune in for the Super Bowl halftime show than for the actual football. You know it's true when your grandma asks, "Who's playing this year?" And she means Usher, not the 49ers.
Super Bowl halftime show bigger than the game? The Super Bowl is more than just a football game. It's an American cultural phenomenon that brings together millions of fans, families, and friends. But here's a thought. Has the halftime show overshadowed the actual game? With a staggering 133 million viewers tuning in for Kendrick Lamar's electrifying performance in 2025, it's clear that the anticipation for the halftime show is rivaling the excitement of the game itself. Today, we're diving into how this shift happened and what it means for fans, artists, and the future of entertainment. The rise of the halftime show, a brief history. Let's zip back in time. The Super Bowl halftime show wasn't always the star-studded spectacle we see today. In its earlier days, performers were often marching bands or local groups. Remember the classic days when it felt more like a quaint school assembly than a concert? However, as audiences grew, so did the ambition of the performances. Fast forward to the 90s, when stars like Michael Jackson and Madonna took the stage, transforming the halftime experience into something show-stopping. These iconic performances raised the bar for entertainment, setting the stage for today's multi-million-dollar productions. Now we get dazzling visuals, intricate choreography, and A-list celebrities all vying for a chance to shine under those bright stadium lights. Holding the audience's attention for 12 minutes became an art form, and one that many, including us, look forward to just as much as the game itself. Cultural impact of halftime performances. So, what's the real impact of these show-stopping performances? It's massive. Halftime shows are now intertwined with music and pop culture, influencing trends and even sparking discussions about social issues. For example, when Beyoncé performed in 2016, her performance wasn't just a showcase of her talent, it became a statement about empowerment and unity. Virtually overnight, her performance set social media ablaze. Speaking of social media, platforms like Twitter and Instagram have become the buzz factories during the Super Bowl, making halftime shows their own cultural moments that people want to discuss, share, or even criticize. Fans take to their phones to tweet, like, and comment during performances, effectively expanding the audience beyond the stadium. The combination of sports and entertainment creates a unique cultural melting pot, one that invites everyone, not just sports fans, to join the conversation. Artists and athletes often find themselves collaborating, crossing boundaries between these traditionally separate worlds. This is where magic happens. The economics behind the halftime show. But let's talk numbers. The Super Bowl is a financial juggernaut, and the halftime show plays a significant role. Advertisers pay top dollar for airtime during this event, where a 30-second commercial spot can cost over $5 million. For performers like Shakira and The Weeknd, these appearances can skyrocket their popularity and often lead to more lucrative deals. It's a win-win. Not only does the halftime show captivate audiences, but it also generates a mountain of revenue through sponsorships, merchandise sales, and watch parties nationwide. Everyone wants a piece of the action. The coach's dilemma, prioritizing choreography over performance. Now imagine this quirky scenario. A football coach discovers that his players are more excited about the halftime choreography than the actual game. Picture it. During practice, instead of perfecting their passing or plays, the team gathers around a makeshift stage to rehearse their dance moves for the big show. The coach, amused yet concerned, wonders if his players care more about nailing the running man than about running plays on the field. The conversations about who's got the best moves overshadow discussions about who's got the best strategies. It feels like we've flipped the script. Football teams are training like dance troupes. While this might sound funny, it's a reflection of a cultural shift where performance art seamlessly blends with athletic competition. Could we be heading toward a future where dance competitions hold just as much sway in sports culture, balancing sports and entertainment? In conclusion, the Super Bowl serves as a canvas for both sports and entertainment. As we analyze the thrilling halftime shows, we must also remember the game